Hello and welcome. I'm going to be pouring on this lovely double thick canvas, and it is a 30.5 by 30.5, so a nice canvas. And I'm doing a request from one of my viewers who said to do this particular style, which I've done a few times, but in some nice bright colours. So I'm going to leave the background more subdued, but I'll do some bright embellishments. So I've got this unbleached titanium, which I thought would be a nice change in the background. But first of all, I'm going to use some of my white as well, just around the edges. So when I come to blow it out, or whatever I decide to do, whether I use my spatula or blow it out, not quite sure at this stage. Probably my spatula would be better. Okay, and I'll pour some of this on. You actually use less paint if you're using your spatula to spread out, I found. So maybe I'll use the spatula. Here we go. I'll just push that over the edges. I'm not too worried about not finishing my edges at this stage. So it's a mixture of the white and the titanium, unbleached titanium. So it just gives it a little bit of difference, sort of cloudy effect, I guess. I'm going to leave that on the thick side until I do my little patterns I'm going to do in here. Try and keep your tools clean while you're going along. It's so much easier because the paint can dry very quickly on them. So I've got some nice bright colours, but I will start with the very bottom being a little bit darker. Actually, do I just trying to work out if I let me think. Can you hear me thinking? No, I think I'll just go. No, I don't want to do that. I do want to do that. What do I want to do? Okay, I might actually put, to blow out first, some champagne gold. So I'll put my champagne gold. Got a little bit of something in there, but it will blow out, no worries. I just want to have a background that won't compete with the colours that I'm going to put in there. So I guess that'll be good. And then I might add, I've just got a little bit of very pale lilac left here. So I might add a little bit of that in there. Just don't want it to compete with the nice bright colours that I'm going to use. Right, let's give this a blowout. Take it nice and slow. Put your blower on slow as well.
How many songs can you write about heartbreak? How to go on when you're fed up with mistakes? Maybe I just found the answers. Maybe I just found the answers in you.
I must have Floetrol in either my white, or it must be that titanium, because it's going in holes and I didn't want any cells. Oh, I might have to change to plan B. I don't want cells in it. I'm going to change. I'm not going to go with that. I might have to completely abandon that. Don't like it. I don't want cells in this particular piece, so I might have to change the style that I'm going to do this. I might spread all of this. If there needs to be cells in there, I don't see that's going into cell. I think I must have mixed the titanium. It was for another piece quite probably well over a week ago, and I must have put Floetrol in it because it's all just going into these cells. So I'm gonna leave it as celly. I'm gonna change my strategy now, and I'm going to, if it wants to be cells, it can be cells. So I'm going to, so it will become my background. I'm going to. This is the Amsterdam Black with Floetrol, that renowned for making cells. So I'm going to do a line of this. I'm going to get my nice soft plastic file divider. This is what I find the best, and I'm going to, it wants to be a cell painting, it's going to be a cell painting, but I'm going to put my bright colours in it after. Oh my goodness, look at that. The cells, it is Cell City. Let's go, turn it around. Oh, that is gorgeous. You could absolutely leave that exactly as it is, but I've got to try and work with it. I'm going to just run these cells this way now. It definitely wanted to be a painting with cells. Look at it. It's broken off everywhere. So I'm going to make sure you clean your swipey tool straight away if you're using something that can be repeatedly used, which that absolutely can. Oh, I love it. Actually, now I am going to add my bright colours. I'm just not going to stick with what I originally thought for my background, but that is absolutely fine. So I'm going to do purple, purple and purple. I will go, remember I was asked to do the brighter colours, fluoro pink, oh, excited about this one. It's funny how just in life how you have to change and adapt when something isn't going to plan. So this changing and adapting, this is magenta. And then this is a bright orange. I love adding a good dab of yellow to my orange because it makes it even brighter. Probably could do with one up here, but I'll see how we go. Let's just, I'm going to blow this out with a straw. Actually, I might add, I'll just see what a little dab of black in the centre for the first one. I'm just gonna, or I could have added purple, I guess would have been probably even better. Love it. Got my little trusty tool, best little tool, a little deflated balloon, just pop it in the centre. Took a bit of my paint off. That don't matter, I can fix that up in a little minute. I might put the, instead of the black, I might put this deep purple in the centre. Somebody asked me what this purple was. It is, it's the Montmartre purple. It's lovely. And I can change that as well, add and take things away to custom colour it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to add my balloon. Oh, I need to keep my balloon clean so it doesn't muddy up. It is definitely not what I planned at all, not how I envisaged, but that's it. Just go with the flow. Just pour your little heart out and go with the flow. Now, if it takes your paint out like it has there, just add a dab paint to it, chew it, And you just re-balloon kiss it again. And now, oh, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, you can use your balloon kisses on cardstock, so you can make your own gift cards. You can, good on this wax paper or waterproof paper, because you can cut them out or you can peel them off as skins. So nothing really gets wasted. Okay. I'm not going to do any more to these. I will probably let them dry off a little bit, and if I feel they need a little bit more paint, I'll go in after, but the paint's a little bit probably too wet to get a good result. So I'm going to use my skewer and just do some little feathering. Yeah, I don't like that one where I use the black, but I love these where I use the purple. So you live and learn. It will be okay. Oh, that's funny. I'm not sure how to finish my edges off. Sometimes when I get an edge that's not looking like the rest of it, then I'll go over with the balloon on the edge to do feathering. So let's just have a little go here. You can feather the edges with your balloon and that'll create a whole different effect, look. Sort of feathers it quite nicely actually. See this? Oh, that's super duper. Oh, that's all right. That looks perfectly fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't like that I use the black in, isn't that? That's a bummer. But I'm going to bring you down. I'll just give it a whiz over with my heat wand. See these cells? The cells were gorgeous, but those big funny things still wanted to come through, so not enjoying them so much. But I suppose even if I did a balloon kiss in them, let me try that while I've got you on the line. Let's try in between them. Oh yeah, that's better. That gets rid of them. So I might go over those big blobby bits just with plain balloon. It will bring it together. But there's the flowers. There's the edge feathering. So that looks nice too. Love it. Look at that. Not liking that one. So, yeah, not liking that one at all. But love these. Love these. So I'm really happy with that all in all. I might, like I said, if you see the photos at the end and I go over with the balloon in those blobby areas, not quite liking them. I like how the balloon creates that. But anyway, that's all for now. Please take care. Remember, if life starts to go wrong, change direction. Go with it and change direction and make something good out of it. Until next time, bye for now.
How many smiles does it take to be happy? How many times do you have to feel lonely before you get the chance to meet someone, before you get to meet someone like you? How many songs can you write about heartbreak? How to go on when you're fed up with mistakes?